Okay, now I am going to explain you about the second quadrant. So right now over here I have drawn both the first quadrant and the second quadrant. But with respect to the second quadrant, as if we see that the position of the point is at behind the vertical plane and it is above HP. So how can we say that it is about to be? Means as the observer it is been, as what I have mentioned, his position will be here only in the front view position and his position will be here in the top view position. In the previous, for the first quadrant, I have explained to you where his positions will be unaltered. So he will be not moving from his position. Only with fixed positions he is about to see the position of the point in different quadrants. So right now coming to the point of the thing that from this position, as if we see the position of the point A is behind the vertical plane. It is behind the vertical plane, and coming from the visualization from the top view, it is above HP. So this is the one that in the second quadrant the position of the point will be, it is in the form of like. The point is behind VP and above HP. So this is what about the position of the point in the second quadrant. So here at what distance it is, I have mentioned to you here in the picture. It is right now 30 mm behind VP and 40 mm above HP. So now how do we need to go ahead for drawing its two-dimensional projection? As if we see it here in the picture, the thing is that we are not concerned with the first quadrant, only we are concerned with the second quadrant as the point is existing in the second quadrant. Now as I have said you that the vertical plane will not be moved, it will be fixed. Only the thing is that the horizontal plane is made to rotate at an angle of 90 degrees in clockwise direction. So when this is coming and when this is rotated, it gets fixed up. So as this is a position, it will be just joining with vertical plane. So when you are about to take it with respect to reference plane, so how we need to draw it, I'll show it to you here in the picture. So drawing the XY line, that is the reference line. So as per the thing that first we need to just make, in order to make understanding of our visualization, so first let us go ahead for drawing it in the 3D model, then after we go for drawing it in the 2D model. So right now, as whatever the thing that the projections are about to be here, so just for the understanding purpose we are making use of this model. So actually when a question is asked, we need to draw this model only. So right now when you are about to see from the front view the projections at a height of 40 mm from the reference plane, at a height of, these projections are being carried out here at a height of 40 mm. So the position of the point here, it is marking it as A dash, and after front view we are going for the top view. When it is seen from the top view, it is at a distance of 30 mm from the XY line. So this is what my point here, it is, I am marking it as A. Now when you are about to rotate it here, so both the dimensions are about to be here. So the vertical plane will be above the reference line and the horizontal plane also will be above the reference line, as the thing that it is coming and joining with the vertical plane. Now how do we need to go ahead for drawing? First draw the dimensions at what height it is projected, at what height you draw it here. So first let me go with the vertical plane projections. So it is at a height of at a height of 40 mm first. Let me draw the locus line here. So here marking the dimensions. This is 40 mm. The projection whatever I'm marking it as. So just approximately at a distance of 10 mm mark the first point A dash. And whereas the horizontal plane also seems to be existing above the XY line only. So initially draw one projection line where top view and front view should be in the same path only. So just draw the projection line towards exceeding the XY line. Now as of the thing that at what distance it is in front, at what distance it is behind the vertical plane? At a distance of 30 mm it is behind the vertical plane. Now marking the point here also at a height of 30 mm. At a height of 30 mm just mark the point. So here is my point. So draw the locus line. Draw the locus line and mark the dimension. This is 30 and marking this point as A. So this is what about the position of the point in the second quadrant. Now coming to the next one is third quadrant. So here in the third quadrant, as of this is the position of a observer who is about to be seeing here, and this is the position of a observer from the top view, and this is the front view, top view. Now he is about to see the point. He is about to see the point over here. For your convenience, I'll draw it here, the top view. This is the top view. So right now he is supposed to see the point. So now, seeing in this, where is the position of the point? From the front view, it is about to be said that the position of the point is, it is behind the vertical plane and below the horizontal plane. So this is what it is about to be said. So irrespective of the dimensions, it will be varying. So don't consider about with respect to dimensions. So the thing is that where is the position? It is behind vertical plane with respect to front view, and with respect to top view it is below horizontal plane. So this is the point A. So already I have said you that only the thing is that the vertical plane is fixed and making the horizontal plane to rotate. This is my reference line. So with respect to the reference line, when I just draw it, so what is the way, how I need to draw it in the 2D projection. This is what my 3D projection. Now how I need to mention the 2D projection that I am going to show it to you. So draw the reference line. Draw the reference line. Mark it as X, Y. So as of the thing that when you rotate the horizontal plane upwards, so the position of the horizontal plane will be above the XY line. We mark it as horizontal plane, and below the horizontal line, below the XY line, we mark it as vertical plane, because this is the position of the point in the third quadrant. Now go ahead for seeing. So go for the projections. Right now when he see from the front view, when he is supposed to see it from the front view, at what distance with respect to XY line? At a distance of 20 mm. At a distance of 20 mm. Here is the position of the point A dash. When he see from the front view, the point is 20 mm below the XY line. And when he see from the top view, at what distance the point is? It is 30 mm behind. 30 mm behind. So when he see from the top view, it is 30 mm behind VP. With respect to reference line, we have to mark it. So this is the point, what it is, 30 mm behind the reference plane, that it is behind the vertical plane. Once again I will repeat, students. So here when he see from the front view, at what distance it is below the horizontal plane? It is 20 mm below the horizontal plane. This projection will be projected on the vertical plane at a distance of 20 mm. Marking whatever the projections on the vertical plane, we mark it as A dash, B dash, C dash. In that manner we project. And whereas in the point of the projection, when we see from the top view, it is 30 mm behind the projection plane, 30 mm behind the vertical plane. From this one will be projected on the horizontal plane. So over here, based on this, now when you are rotating the horizontal plane, the projections are about to be carried out. So what is the projection, what is the distance that is being drawn on the horizontal plane? 30 mm. And what is the distance drawn on the vertical plane? 20 mm. At a distance of 30 mm on the horizontal plane and 20 mm on the vertical plane, draw the projection lines. Draw the locus line, draw the locus line here, draw the dimensions. This is 30 mm on the horizontal plane and this is 20 mm on the vertical plane. And you can locate on at any of the point wherever, maintain a distance of 10 mm or from this one. So right now I'm locating the point here. On the vertical plane, it's at a distance of 20 mm. I'm marking it as A dash, and this one a distance of. So draw the projection line from A dash in order to locate. In order to locate the point A. So here, whatever we are about to be drawing it with the projection lines, it should be very light enough, and the thing that whatever I am drawing it in the same manner, you have to draw this. So once again I will repeat to you, students, this is a part of the concept for our understanding purpose. But when you are about to draw the projections, this is our answer. This is the part you need to draw it in your drawing sheets, not this portion. This is for your understanding. Similarly, for the previous quadrants also, whatever I have explained it to you, the same manner, this is also the same thing, we do it for here.